Well, this Saturday, November 5th, has been dubbed Bank Transfer Day. It's really a grassroots effort to encourage people to leave the big banks like Bank of America, Chase, and all of the fees that come attached to their services and transfer to a community bank or perhaps a credit union. Don Cohenauer with the Missouri Credit Union Association joins us now. Don, thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Now, first, before we go too far, we're going to have more on this story coming up in a second, but Bank of America today is expected to announce that it's going to do away with that $5 debit fee that I think angered so many people initially. And that's kind of what prompted, I think, this kind of grassroots effort to get people to switch more to community-based banking organizations.
Yeah, that's very possible. I noticed the last time that we had a very large growth in the credit union movement was when Bank of America first came to the state of Missouri. So it's not the first time that Bank of America has driven consumers to credit unions.
And this is a time when you say that the Credit Union Association has seen an increase in phone calls. A lot of your member credit unions have gotten calls from people really interested in joining.
We have seen a considerable increase all across the state. Just this last week, we literally toured the state of Missouri, and from every location that we were talking to our consumers, to our credit unions, they were telling us that they were having a considerable growth.
Now, as a customer, when I think about a credit union, I think one of the things that really, one of the first things I think about is usually they're local. But I think, you know, people may be unclear about what exactly a credit union is. So what exactly do credit unions offer in terms of what you can do with my money and the services?
A credit union is a financial cooperative. It's owned by its members, and as such, we're a not-for-profit cooperative, so our earnings, our income, our net profit, if you will, is returned back as services to the members themselves, either in lower income or lower fees for loans, lower rates on loans, or higher dividend rates on savings accounts. But we can offer the same services that most any other financial institution can offer to the consumer, whether it's checking accounts, ATM, debit cards, credit cards, small loans, large loans, and our basic deposit accounts, whether it's a time deposit like a CD or just a regular savings account.
Well, Don, we have so many questions for you, and we're running out of time, so two things really quickly that I want to make sure we cover. Number one, location. That is a huge factor when people are choosing some sort of a financial institution.
Absolutely.
In Missouri, we've got a huge benefit here in terms of credit unions.
We have a product called shared branching, and it's really across the United States, Jaja, not just in Kansas City. We have 34 credit unions in the Kansas City area. Many of them are community charter, which means if you work or reside in that geographical area, you can join that credit union. And if that credit union is a member of the shared branching network, you can go to up to 39 locations in Kansas City, 106 in the state of Missouri, 4,400 in the U.S., and transact business on your account. That's a great service. We're the fourth largest networking organization in the state, only behind two other banks and a payday lender.
All right. Well, Don, we've run out of time, but so much to learn here about credit unions. We actually do have a story coming up tonight on NBC Action News at 5 o'clock. We're going to talk more about Bank Transfer Day and also find out what some of our metro credit unions are doing to prepare for the day, which, of course, is coming up on Saturday. That is tonight on NBC Action News at 5 p.m.
If I could add one thing?
Okay.
asmarterchoice.org is a website that you can go, and it's a great place to start if you want to join a credit union.
All right. Don, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Interesting stuff. All right, thanks, guys.